Ooh. Ugh. Hoyo. People, welcome to absolute Sunless Sea. Traitor Empress is more properly referred to as Her Enduring Majesty. The weird storylines. Anyway, in other news, in real life news, yeah, about the game, I'll probably play for like a couple more sessions. We'll get back to in the titles right now. Anyway, hopping from topic to topic, I ate fish today. I overly salted the fish, and I was thinking of this game. This game probably has fish somewhere, and salt. Salt is a god, even. It seems like that. Labyrinth of Tigers! Locked, everything's locked, locked. London, locked. We could get more sailors, but that's just like one. Dark Spectacle Admiral, locked. I can ask him what he needs. Visit places of particular interest, blah blah blah. Nothing new. Perhaps not. Locked. We have money, echoes. Currency, fallen money. But we locked. Locked. Poor little mascot. Comatose ferret. Let it be comatose then, if he wishes. Thus. What was our plan? Did we have a plan? Did we have anything to do? I played this yesterday and I don't remember. You have seen the place. I've seen the hill. An old place. Something of the Untersee. Sojourning with the sisters. Yeah, were they like Satanists or something? I think they were. Objective, tomb colonists. Just what precisely is the problem? Okay. So we have a lots of stuff. We have a lot of stuff. I guess we're going southwards? Could look at crab cake again. Or go. It's not actually that big of a map. It looked humongous the first time I played. Ooh, she gives us iron and hearts and the doctor's stuff. Anyway. Pretty sure I will just like end the run pretty soon. Pretty. I like how meditative this is. The music is very chill, but at the same time unsettling. And how it just flows on the sea. The vibe I'm getting really reminds me of stuff like, also like other masterful indie titles like, what was it called? Blowing horn, I didn't know that's a thing. Anyway, what was I yapping on about? Oh yeah, This War of Mine. That's the game I was thinking about. It rings like it has this similar-ish vibe to it, I'd say. Also the quite slow pace of the game. I think it's similar. Also, today I learned how to use hashtags for marking the part 2 thing in this description. I'm pretty proud of myself. Great achievement for... Who is attacking me? There's no one. That little crab. Fudge that crab. I will just run away. I don't care for crab meat. Crabs kind of suck. Do we have enough food to last for a while? I'm not sure anymore. Oh dear. Let us explore the sea. Battle. Don't really want to battle in this game. I don't find battles to be all that interesting here. Kind of like feel random. Right, I don't know, maybe I sucked at them. Distant bells. No islands. Also I mean, for me, this is like, this game is a taste of a certain like silver age of indie gaming, or maybe even the golden age. FTL, like Faster Than Light, this thing, this War of Mine, and others. They have a similar vibe, they're similarly ingenious, I'd say. Pirate? The Iron Republic. Kugel's Bluff. Sure. Speak to officers. How can I? Talk first. Hell's client state. Be wary. Their laws are not the laws of man or nature. Iron Republic. Factory engines roar like false lions. Factory engines, blah blah blah. Blood thunders in the dock pipes. Crimson lightning skitters across the deck. Leaps to the rail, curls there like a cat. The city is reflected in glassy, calm harbor water. The citizens there have the heads of dogs and serpents. Hell has brought freedom to the Iron Republic. Freedom from all laws, even those of nature. We need Terra 70, okay. Your fears line up on the crane. Listen. Engage an officer, the irrepressible cannoneer. Mumble, are you looking for a gunner? I'm looking for a ship. Here are my references. Here are more references. Here's my design for a whistling shell. Here's my colleague. He'll stay on shore. Here's my hand. Will you take it? Okay, maybe. A 20 echo, that's fine. Allow your sailors time ashore. 50 echo. Do they need shore leave this badly? Probably this will increase your terror. Huh. Perhaps something else horrible will happen. That's good advertisement. I'd like to go for this, by the way. Market of Hungers, the Parliament of Flies. The Market of Hungers, with its spires and sigils. Is it a parody of the bazaar? Today flies fill its arcades. Buzz, buzz. Cool, I guess. Compile a port report. It won't be entirely straightforward. The streets won't lie straight, and the ink freezes whenever you look away from the inkwell. And last option, fund a tittering artifices project. Nearly ready, yes, nearly ready. I need more. You can have the prototype. When it's done, take it, kill with it. I want to see what damage you can do. Ammunition will be difficult. It will cost you so much, so much. But the weapon, oh, the weapon. This is a forward-mounted weapon with unusual characteristics. Yeah, I get that much. Unlocked with Stygian Ivory, that's something I don't have. And Devilbone Dice, also something I don't have. Oh. Lots to unlock in this game. Okay, let's go for the officer. Welcome aboard. Oh, this is interesting. Room for improvement. There's always room for improvement. Wait, let me make notes. Paper. Appoint your new officer by dragging them from the officers tab to his slot at the top of the screen. Do this in port, not at sea, or you may unsettle your crew. Oh, that's weird. Okay, did not know that would happen. Cool, continue. Officers. Is it he or she? Doesn't matter, but cheery enthusiasm is a welcome but unnerving trait in a gunner. Yeah, kind of true. Yeah, gunnery officer. Cool. We got a crew member. We go to the bazaar, I guess. Or report. Yeah, bazaar. You gain 1 terror. 1 fragment. The Merc folds. What does that mean? Can I go again? How many days have passed? I can't really understand. Anyway, sure, let's go again. Visit the shops tab. After the visit, the parliament will no longer be here. The republic will see Zoop and supplies instead. Will seek Zoop. Cavalry doctrine is open for business. 1 terror. Okay, so does that like take away time or something? House of Pleasures, the flies will caress you with the wings. Cute. Ooh, fuel is really cheap here. Hurry up and purchase something. I'll purchase some fuel. Fuel's important, you know? And it's cheap here, I see. And Searing Enigma, I don't have any. I don't know what that means even. Who plucks the flax from the banks of rivers that flow through sleep. This game waxes poetic. Compile a port report? Sure. To record the Republic's events, it's like trying to sing wax or believe water. You do what you can. The third paragraph buds eyes. The date is fundamentally wrong. The full stops bite. You do what you can. Okay, you've lost 2 pages on Cavalry Doctrine? Huh? What is that? Fund and artificials, blah blah blah. What is the Cavalry Doctrine? Anyway, let's just like move on, I guess. Do we need food or something? We might need food. We don't have food. Judgment's eggs. Is this a soul? It's pale and bright. Souls like this, they say, are the spores of strange gods. Huh. So if I buy the souls things in the like main, like London, can I sell it here, or is this like a different item? I don't know. Let's go. We ready to battle now. Soon-ish. Our hull is almost good to go. Do we get to fire? Bam. Oh, we won't last. That's quite hopeless. We might last if we get their backside. But I don't think that makes sense right now. They had like 400 hull. That's insane. Z-Bat. No islands? Really? Let's go over there. Ship's horn, far away. No islands. What is this then? Looks like an island. To me, it's Castle Clare. Slowly coming into visibility. I don't think it's actually visitable though. Grand Geode? Sure, why not? What's this thing? Zelos Town. Okay. Can we port somewhere? Yes, maybe? No? Z-Bats out of it. Okay. I guess we really slow like that. Ooh, that looks like a golden ship. I don't want to fight that one. Notorious Dreadnought, I think it's called. So we just wanna escape. We don't wanna fight that thing. Probably. If I were like really, really good at the game, or just like knew the system mechanics well enough, I think I could handle that ship, even just getting behind them or something. But they looked very ominous indeed. All clear though. Right, say. Oh, there is a way to port there in Zelos Town. Why didn't I see it? Ooh, that's a ship. Or like fish actually. Beha Moustache. I'll just run away. I have no real ways to fight anyone right now. You can call me Scaredy Cat, and that I probably am. For the moment. Fallen London's sole imperial possession, treasure it. It's Port Carnelian. To the right of the dock, the sapphire mines yawn. To the left, the governor's house stands, prim as an elderwick mansion. Behind lies the fungal jungle, ghostly in white and violet. Visit Murgatroyd's Imperial Tea Shop. Behind the windows, spoons clink on china. Call at Heart's Cross House, where the governor administers this distant fleck of Her Majesty's empire. Okay. Talk to a tiger in the Blue Bazaar. So this is basically like a port report in itself. Call at a room above a bookshop. The diplomats of the Khanate were expelled from Port Carnelian following the Galatea incident. Only one remains behind, not in any official capacity, you understand. Okay, lots of interesting choices. Somewhere in its heart runs a river of shining stones. Tough challenge, 32%. That's networks free, influence affairs, high risk challenge. 100 echo. That's a lot. Think with spies who have noticed another. Once your agent is in place, you can tap your network for information. Yeah. I'll go with the first one first. Tea shop. They import the doilies from London, but the tea is local, blue and smoky. The crumpets are warm, the tablecloths white. You could almost imagine you were back in Vale Garden, except for the tiger lounging on a divan. Divan is such a good word. It's the basic word for couch and like countries over here. Anyway, it laps tea from an azure bowl and complains about the recent nostalgic trend in poetry. That's a smart tiger. You've lost 5 terror. New total 1. That's nice. I could go again? Nah. Well, let's go to talk to the tiger. Another talking tiger. Trouble abroad. The Blue Bazaar is Port Carnelian's great indoor market, arched, lofty, plush with patterned carpets where the vendors display their wares, most of all awash with gossip. The tiger chats about the bandit prince, the supposed monarch, and his place deep in the jungle. You lever the conversation onto the state of his people. He has no complaints, he says, not even about the recent reinstatement of the travel restriction on natives. Natives? Such a long ass sentence, and then there's like a question mark. Anyway, nor the report of a tiger killed at the jungle's edge. His tail flicks. Okay. Now every choice is locked. We could go for the fungal jungle and 32% chance. Why not? Oh, fail challenge. 1 tail of terror, that's nice. 1 terror, Perhaps ambush is a strong word, but there's a tiger sitting on a broad mushroom cap asking unflattering questions about your nutritional value. You retreat. Cool. I guess we go to the shop, see what's up. We would need some supplies, I think. We could sell... we could not sell coffee beans. Actually, coffee beans were like 50 in London. So if we buy a bunch from here, we could sell it for a lot in London. So yeah, let's do that probably. I think supplies are also cheaper here than in London. Pretty sure that's the case. Not sure though. Actually, not sure. Let's do a couple of sack of dark top coffee beans. We could get a good-ish fortune with that. Ooh, the moon outside is really yellow right now. And, let's go. Launch. E. Weird that I didn't get to actually port at Xerox Town. What does it want me to do? Also, let's go for objectives again. Oh, Europe Scallion. Corsair's Forest. In the Corsair's Forest. Gator's Morn. This is Carnelian, but where is Corsair's Forest? I'm really not sure. Maybe somewhere around here? I know. Cumean, something, blah, blah, blah. Let's just go up. Let's just go up and try to get back to London, I guess. We have quite a bit of fuel. We have quite a bit of... We haven't got many supplies, but enough, I'd say. Ooh, that ship's lost to the vortex. Probably, maybe. Needs to deplete a lot of fuel. I'm really not sure what vortexes do here, but I'm not going in one. Not right now. Once we get a new game, and I somehow just like managed to lose this one, I might try hitting up a vortex or two. just to see what happens. I guess it's just like game over, but okay, these are interesting. Whatever it is. Otter shroom. Cool. What is an otter shroom? I guess this is the otter shroom. Can I go from beneath it? Yeah, I can. Cool. Can I go left? Or do I hit something? No, I don't. Oh, I do. Hey. Damn. It's a bit shitty that I can't see really where the actual objects are that I could hit. But yeah, I'm going to this spot here where I can probably see what's up. Oh, damn it. Hull is weak now. I need to get back to London and pay up for repairs. Dock. The queenly core of the spore-haunted sea. Climb the fungal fiber ladders to its summit. Shaggy, suspicious villagers scratch a living here amidst endless clouds of spores and scurrying mobs of plant-animal hybrids. None of them ever leave. Monsters, one explains darkly. Z full of monsters. Search the shroom top. Fibrous huts, spore fogs, that endless damp purple smell. Is there anything else? Something that's locked. Propagation plemigans aboard no more than 0. So basically having this plemigan here actually locks me out of this trade honey thing. Honey, a shroom explains, everyone wants honey. Life on the other shroom is unvarying and occasionally deadly poisonous. The shroomers are desperate for the diversion that prisoners' honey can bring, but vague about what they can pay in return. Supplies, though, at least. Gather intelligence. What happens here? On top of a mushroom the size of Marlborough. I have no clue what Marlborough is, though. Encourage your Blemigan gallivanter to explore. It might feel kinship with the place. It's certainly very mushroomy. Let's do that first. That sounds fun. Unaccustomed silence. Your ever-present Blemigan is for once nowhere to be seen. The engine room is quiet. Your maps are exactly as you left them. Not one is defaced or crumpled into a ball. Finally, you spot the tip of a tendril poking out from under a pile of unwashed clothing. Your Blemigan indicates that under no circumstance whatsoever will it be emerging. What could be so bad about the other shroom? Did the other mushrooms bully it? Huh, that's interesting. Let's do it again. It didn't work. For a time. Okay. Search the shroom top, I guess. There's something different about this patch of mushroom rind. It's crumbly, friable. You dig into it and a rich applied smell emerges from beneath. You found a pocket of different fungus stuff, pale green and delicious. Your crew scoops it into buckets. Embedded in it are fruit, solace fruit. They grow in swamps, far from here. That's peculiar. Solace fruit sounds nice. Cool. Extraordinary implication. You found something valuable. Once per game, something pleasant will happen. Only once per game. This is not so pleasant. Not that pleasant. It's okay, I guess. Yeah. Gather intelligence, I guess. The villagers live a shabby but sufficient life. The other shroom provides. They are secretive, taciturn, incurious. Ships rarely visit. Yeah, cool. Any shops? No shops. Okay. No prob. Let's go north. Just going back to London. Gonna try to avoid pirate ships as best as we can. We are quite slow, ain't we? Can we explore from here? There's an area ripe for exploration. Okay, nothing there. Some little islands here, here and there. Ooh, Demu Islands. Cool. Let's look at Demu Island. It's there. Okay, that makes sense. We can visit that place, sure. Ooh, that's a small ship though. We could take it on, even with the 37 hull, I'd say. So, Demu Island, Iron and Misery Cove Funging Station. Yeah. Cool, I guess. Dock. I&M has a funger operation here, felling giant boleaceous shrooms for building materials, harvesting Kira leaf for its medicinal properties. It's a desperate medicinal is in quotes, bear in mind. So it's basically shrooms. It's a desperate little outpost of something like Civilization. I should play Civilization 5. I haven't played it in a while. Anyway, up puffs the affable factor. Oh, hello, Captain. Thank God for visitors. We'd go quite mad out here otherwise. Ha 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 ha. Quite mad. How can we be of assistance? T again, with the factor. The poor fellow needs the company and he can spare an hour away from his schedule. Explore Demu Island. Close crowded thickets of Baliges and Skirali. The Iron and Misery Company fells them daily, but they grow back almost as fast. The interior of the island is dark and wild. Accept a volunteer. Cost me 1 Neko, that's nice. One of company's Boliges fellas have negotiated an early release from her contract. It's a Sproutlings, she tells you, her face pleading. I keep picking them out of me porridge, and me hair, and me eyes. Take me away, I'm a good worker. Compile a report, gather supplies. It could go either way. Some of the island's fungus is good to eat, some is poisonous, hallucinogenic, or mischievous. Good luck. Okay, I'll take an option without the luck factor yet. I'm tempted to go with a T. Even though we could use a crew member. How many something awaits you do we have? I'm not sure. Where can I see it actually? Where did these guys want to go? Another day, lineage, quality or past, captain's lost, blah blah blah. Something awaits you, so that's only one. I guess we go for the factor. You sit on the veranda of the factor's house, looking out over the fungal jungle, an expanse of green and sour gold. The air is thick with hovering spores. The scones are stale. Even the tea has a hint of mildew, but the factor is good company. He shares old stories about the ice and roses of Irem. Irem is, by the way, what you get if you read sea backwards in Estonian. Sea is meri. Anyway, the monstrosities of the Sea of Lilies and the little restaurant in Vanderbilt where he enjoyed the most extraordinary seafood. Vanderbilt, I know. I'd never met a tomb colonist who could cook. Not a man, a tomb colonist. But you must visit the place to know it. He also has a load of Polygus front quartered. Polygus front, what's that? Carted aboard your ship. He waves away your thanks. I have eaten so much of the stuff I fear that I might be transformed entirely into fungus. He leans confidentially towards you. It happens, you know. But one does have to eat rather a lot of it first. 3 fragments, 1 supplies. Told of an exceptionally fine restaurant in Vanderbilt. Cool. Port to port. Don't seem that interesting. Okay, now it's the matter of luck. 60% success. Gather supplies. Oh, let's go. You were fortunate. Nice. You gain 1 supplies and only 2 terror. Ooh. Okay. Do we want to do that again? It's still 60%, so yeah. You were unlucky. Better luck next time. 5 terror. The spores lie thick on your face, they coat your tongues. One crewman begins to whimper. Oh Christ, he says. They've reached my heart. I think I'll be harvest yet. Harvest yet. You have to drag him back to the ship before he's calm again. Let's go again. Unlucky again? Is it 60%? So at least we'll get 1 successful run and fortunate. Yeah, okay, nice. I guess that's good enough for now. Launch. Terror 18. That's not too much, I don't think. So I'm guessing the fog will make getting the target acquired thing more slow or something. I wager that's the case. Bonnie Reef. Let's see. Bonnie Reef over there. A bit far. We could try to venture. A bit risky, that one is. But it's here, so who's after me? That one? Can probably shake it off, right? No islands. Crew 16, okay, it's more powerful than me. Seems like. Can we shake it off? Let's... Oof. That sucks. Let's just fly away. Ooh, there's another enemy. Fudge. Fudge mellows. Hull is below half strength. Enemy attacks may now do additional damage to your terror, crew, or supplies. Fudge! He's still here. What are these? Need to get my ship fixed ASAP. Guess I'm not exploring anymore, I'm just going home. All clear. All clear, I said. Crab Cake, Quaker's Haven. We'll visit Quakers, even though I'm not sure whether there's anything new there. Probably isn't. Cool, this was like the first run that felt complete. Drinks at Cox and Magpie, explore the shore, pick up Wretched Morg. One variety of officer. Chat to the fisherman. Very modest challenge. For fuel, that's not too good. Very modest challenge. Let's do that first, maybe. 78%. Let's go. Toasting the wind. You stand on the cliff top, looking over the little village. Smoke from the chimney of the Cock and Magpie drifts straight upwards. As you watch, the smoke tilts. The sudden wind thins it to a pencil smudge, then nothing. The wind screams unexpectedly like a god cut in half. What a noise! It must be the caves around the island channeling the air. At least that's the most comforting explanation. Below you, the locals each take nips from a shared flask and make a toast towards the mainland. The wind is a southerly. Some terrors and blah blah blah. Fragments. 34 fragments? That's pretty good. I think. I'm not sure what fragments are, actually. Drinks or Wretched Morg or... I'll chat, I guess. Pirates plying the waves. Let's go for drinks, I guess. And the trees of the Neath are scraggly and wretched, scraping a living with parasymphysis, but the apples of Mutton Island are tart and powerful, perfect for cider. Cider? This stuff is stronger than it looks. You stretch out in your seat, stare through the leaded window at your safely moored ship, and find yourself whistling. The landlord gives you a friendly grin and goes back to wetting his cleaver. Yeah, sure. Lost some money doing that, but I guess it's alright. Yeah. Nothing else I'd like to see there. So, I did spend a lot of my cash. Or echoes, or whatever it's called. But I'm guessing it will be for the better, maybe? I don't know. Let's just meditate on sailing the sea right now. Ooh, damn it. I missed the spot. On the surface, the sun still warms the earth, or so one assumes. Yeah, we should go to the surface at some point. Bang. So, can we sell our things? The revenue men. Her Enduring Majesty's Customs Service works closely with both the Ministry of Public Decency and the Masters of the Bazaar. Today they have selected you for an inspection. Don't cheat them. Let them do their worst. You have nothing to hide. This will also reduce your suspicion if your suspicion is 5 or more. So I don't... yeah, I can't do this with romantic literature, with human souls. Okay, declare all controlled goods. Pay the customs duty on any untaxed souls or romantic literature you're carrying. Surrender any smuggled sunlight. Talk your way out of it. Something awaits you. Set something aside. They needn't know about every little trinket you have. Let them do their worst. Vexed and frustrated, they roam your deck like wolves. They tear through your belongings like termites. At last they leave. Menace's suspicion hasn't changed because it's lower than 5. Yeah, cool. The lights of London welcome you home. This story that only appears when you've been at sea for a little while. Okay. So I can actually go for 51 terror and get rid of it, I guess. Anyway, all the clatter and songs on the dockside, it soothes the soul. Are there messages for you? Ooh, this is the proposal thing. Let's see. Something has changed in the Neve. Someone wants to sign on. The blind bruiser attends to business on the dock. That's all for now. On another day, a free evening. Okay. Good evening, Mumble, and what a marvelous evening it is, if you don't mind my saying so, and given it is my impression you are an obliging sort, I imagine you will not mind at all. And since you are so very obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind making a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo, if you happen to be in the area. The cheery man will, of course, cover your expenses for this trifling inconvenience. 1 unit of space. Accept the commission. Ask if there is another task you could perform instead. Refuse. Mount Palmerston is far away and full of devils. I guess I could go to Mount Palmerston, wherever that is. I have 1 unstamped crate of brilliant souls. No. If you would be so kind to deliver this little gift to your friends in Mount Palmerston, then they will see we get to hear about it. And when you come back, we'll cover your expenses. Bon voyage, as my aunt, who was French by birth, if not by inclination, used to like to say. Somewhere northeast of London. Okay. Cool. Can we sell our stuff? We can sell solace fruit. Let's keep 1, just in case. Can we sell anything else? Casket of sapphires is 90. That's pretty good, actually. Sack of dark drop coffee beans. Yeah, we did buy it for a lot less. Maybe not a lot, maybe not a lot less, but somewhat less. Do we sell the last solace fruit? Nah, I don't think so. That's an unstamped crate of brilliant souls. Okay, let's go to our lodgings. Rest in a room. Yeah, not right now. Rose markets? Carouse in wolf stacked docks. Let's run into romance if we can. You were unlucky again? That's the second time. You lost 3 terror, that's nice. Recent news, that's nice. Okay. Rose market. Locked. Yeah. Do we get to share this thing? Extraordinary implication. We have that. Okay, cool. Sure. 250 echo. That's good. We can give that. We gain 10 echo. Sure thing. New recruit. Who awaits your attention? Engage an officer, the Carnelian exile. I know the way, let me show you. First officer who increases mirrors and pages. That would be nice. The tireless mechanic. Afternoon, ready to offer my services. I'm an engineer, finest you'll ever hire. Treat engines like my own children. Not that I have children, too busy. Usually busy. Yeah, sure. Sailor. Will increase crew by 1. Let's go for the mechanic right now. Welcome aboard. Spot of rust. Soon see to that. You there, help me with the spot of rust. No more recruits, no. I guess I could rent a room or something. I don't know. Dry dock seems like a good idea. Why is this locked? Okay. Dry dock, a tough challenge. 75, this is 100. Matter of luck. Free supplies. That's a lot of money actually. That's like, let's say 60 echo. And 60 echo is a bit less than this. But it's how much? Difficult to say. It's a bit tricky. Let's try that. Nice. You wait for the rats to arrive and wait and wait. A whole night passes. That morning you stamp down the gangplank in a state of some irritation to find the ship in eerily perfect condition. Only 1 crate of supplies is missing. The rat foreman seems as confused as you. He looks at his feet and scratches a sign with his finger, a looping conundrum of a symbol. He mutters something under his rat breath. Fungus? Huh. Okay, that's cool. Good enough for now. Perhaps not. Labyrinth of Tigers? Or let's actually give some news to this guy. Port reports. 50 echo. Gained 1 fuel. Iron Republic. Document related damage to the suit. What the hell happened? Okay. A little fuel. Could get that. Port Carnelian. Such wealth. You've earned enough echoes to buy better equipment for your ship. Yeah, that's cool. Quaker's Haven, 5 echo. Dark Spectacled Admiral. I guess you can only provide fuel at this point. Boring. Anyway. Ooh, we can do the 500 echoes thing. Purchase a live specimen from the labyrinth. Okay, that's cool. Harlot fries. They want harlot fries. Okay. Anyway, I'm keeping my money for now. Visit to Clattermount's tattoo parlor. You're a real sailor now. After all, you could go to one of those tobacco and pray places by the docks. But the prices at Clattermount's are reasonable, and his daughters are real artists. But what sign will you choose? Dauntless Hand. Increase your iron by 2 permanently. That's cool. And Cure Terror. That's pretty neat. That's the only thing I can do, so yeah. Golden Needle pricks. Lily Clattermount hums. This design is complete. Scales mapping your fingers like a gauntlet. Wear it proudly. 2 iron. Lost Terror. Lost 1 echo. And Occurrence. Cool. Merchant Venturer. I have need of a reliable agent. Failing that, an inventive one. Here are my requirements. He has very specific needs, but he'll pay much better than market rates. And he won't ask how you came by these things. A dream and a ski? Something deep. 500 echoes for 7 peculiar fish corpses. A very fine price. Okay. And hunting trophies. Yeah, okay. I guess I need to fight fish or something. Do I really want to buy a weapon? Which permits flensing attacks. Hull damage 15. Most tremendous bang. This looks to be better. Hull damage 16, 24, and this is 22. Life damage, crew damage, warm-up time 4 seconds. Stagger amount 2 seconds. This is good. I need to buy this, I guess. I'd go for this one. Is the only front-mounted pure cannon. Others are torpedoes or flensing weapons. Yeah, I'll buy a cannon. Why not? Aft weapon. Forward weapon. Forward weapon. Deck weapon. Forward weapon. Guess I got a forward weapon right now. Shipyards. We could get a... Could get a new ship or something. At some point. Not yet. Escatolo class dreadnought. 30k. Huh. Chief engineer, sure can do. And hold. We have a, whatchamacallit, forward weapon. Ah, but we cannot put a forward weapon on this ship. Ugh, that sucks. Why did we do that? It does not have a forward weapon now. This does have a forward weapon, that's good. And it's 2000 echoes. This is 3000 echoes. So basically we need 3k to use our forward weapon. 3k, 7k, 14k, 30k. Okay, we're gonna go for the 3k one, I think. Did mess up with the buying this thing, but I guess we can get some more stuff, fuel or something. We could get the fuel from the south, but that's a bit too long a ride. Let's buy that much. Ooh, cargo's full. Okay, gotcha. Let's go, I guess. We're gonna go somewhere where we can get rid of those souls. Somewhere over here. Maybe. Let us visit Hunter's Cape. Let us talk to the sisters, get some supplies. And do we have any room in the hull? One space. That's good enough, I guess. Fair. Tale of Terror, 1 supply, 20 hunger, 1 iron, that's good. News! Do we want to do that? Not really. So let's go that way. Yeah, the action in this game. Got hit twice though. Dispose of the corpses. Gather up the corpses. We do get that. One supplies. Ooh, big guy. Guess we bet him? The battle is kind of one-sided right now. Oh, no. Okay, it isn't. What? Okay, we need to go. Burning the fuel. Ooh, fire. You pushed your engines too far. I did press on it a lot. Tough challenge. Okay, quickly. Failed. You lost 19 hull. Free crew. Okay. Whatevs. The Salt Lions. Two basalt beasts cathedral-sized. They frown eternally at each other across the black waves. The north one carries an encampment. Creeping human figures eat away at its features like what? Picking. There's supply down below. Visit the Unmakers. Unmakers are here to reduce the Salt Lions to rubble one block at a time. Help them in the work by carrying the rubble back to London. You will need a deposit. I need 20 more echo. I guess. Salt's right. Let's compile the report first. Visit the Unmakers, maybe, or... Actually, let's do Salt's rights. Gained 7 terror. No longer have attention. Dive from the Sphinx face down a clean arc into Z's chilly darkness. Extraordinary implication. Yeah, that's good. We do need 20 more echo. Damn it. What else? Let's go towards that side for now. Now I know I need 200, whatever it's called. We have 26 hull. Yeah. Kant's Abyss. What is that thing? Distant bells. No islands. There is a vortex. Secrets. You can spend secrets to improve abilities. Right click on an officer to start conversation. Yeah, sure. Invite to dine. Why is it blocked? We don't have torpedo components, maybe? Increase your iron. Spend a secret to improve your iron. Ooh, it must be in good shape. Okay, 10 is good enough shape. And ask questions. Unmask yourself. This will allow you to select a past ambition and form to preferred address. Okay, cool. Prefer not to think about my upbringing. You're addressed as quality has gone. Ordained priest, natural philosopher. Let's go natural philosopher again. Surgeon. Okay. We did have a surgeon, though. Father was at sea. Fulfillment, let's go for that again. Madame is okay, I guess. Go for the Medusa hair. Mrs. Cool, this surgeon kind of sucks though. We should have chosen a different background. Whatevers. Can I put this guy to another position? No, I can't. Let's talk to you again. Increase your iron. Yeah, sure. Only smoke. Because one secret, 10 hull, 2 iron. 2 iron, only 2? Okay. You have 4 secrets. Ooh, that's good. Perhaps I'll not bomb myself to death. Let's do surgeon, I guess. Speak to. Dine with you. Hearts, no more than. Okay, only proposition. She undresses you and stands scowling at you as if choosing where to make an incision. Affection? Okay. You have begun an affair with the claddery hair. That's cool, I guess. Chief engineer, speak to. Wales. What does Wales give me? Speed, stealth, deception. That's good. Tastes are Spartan. Give him something to really get his mind working. Yeah. Only 1 Wales? Okay. I'm gonna go with gunnery officer again once we head back to London. Ooh, we have 200. That's good. We can go to the place where, like, the salt lines again and get the quest. It is getting a bit lonely over here, though. Okay, let's head right. There is a place to dock there, which is nice. I haven't been yet. Right. Cool. Frost found. Towers and ramps and galleries and stairs of ice. Take tea with the squatters at the dock. Ask the squatters about the castle. Enter Frost found. Create a port report. Let's do that first, I guess. There's an odd researcher. Okay. Let's drink tea, I think. Surprisingly warm welcome. We're keeping the steps of the Game of Truths. For the Game of Truths, a helpful riddle fisher explains as she fills your cup for the third time. Every year, the people of Irem and Wither meet here for contests. The difference between a question and a riddle. One day, someone will prove themselves enough to enter the castle. You spend a pleasant few hours while the tea is supplemented with Iremi liqueurs, pale wooden beer, and something the riddle fisher describes blandly as snake cake. They offer you fuel and supplies before you leave. We keep enough to spare. The riddle fisher grins. From time to time, a captain gets lost and comes up here, and we always feel bad for them. So, like, I was stuck without fuel, like, literally, like, a few steps away. Like, if I had, like, one more fuel, I could have gotten here and would have gotten, like, gone much farther with the first run. Anyway, we do want to enter Frostfound, just in case. Face the wall. You probably shouldn't do that, one of the squatters advises. Ignore her. Face the wall. Examine your cloudy reflection. Close your eyes. Step forward. Shiver. Frostfound radiates both cold and a subtler chill of the heart. Did you move at all? Or is it your reflection that moves? You are inside Frostfound. Move to a new area. Okay, light. 100 rich and blinding colors filter through the ice. It's like drinking a kaleidoscope. It's like being kidnapped by rainbows. The colors shift with every step you take, revealing shining corridors. In each and every corridor, your reflection awaits. Enter the sapphire chamber. This corridor shimmers with blue as rich as the sky of the surface. Sure. It fills your ears, but the air is still. Ooh, high risk challenge. Every facet of the ice crystal wall is the hard and deathless blue of a desert sky. You take one step further in, and that blue plucks at your senses. Vertigo spins you. A voice intones. This was the sky. Recall other places where there is no sky. We need a memory of distant shores with a good Vales score. You're far from any sky. Stare fiercely into the fierce blue and call to mind your memories of a skyless islands. Okay, perhaps you learned something cool. Um, the horror of emptiness. Yes, this blue is a brittle, savage barrier. Press against it and it will shatter, spilling you into the high wilderness. The stars are hungry and there is a horror upon you. Your head spins. Increase your terror further to penetrate into Frostfound. The right items mean you may not have to sacrifice skill points. Huh. Okay. Yep, sure. Let's go further. You are the center of hunters' attention. Things like and unlike sharks, long, sleek, half visible behind the walls. You have the sudden sense that they are vaster than sharks, vaster than Frostfound itself. Ooh, nice shot. Perspective confounds you. This place stretches away every direction through a dusty purple haze, as if you float in a cloud. The air is chill and crackling. Vast and shadowy shapes hang lifeless in the distant cloud, fluid staining their hides. Whale things and beast things, bigger than dirigibles, bigger than cities. You are a speck in the cloud. Are you still inside Frostfound? Once again, there is a voice, lifeless as leaden type. There were casualties. Approach the colossi. Fear is the way to the heart of Frostfound. You will not escape unscathed. This will sacrifice a point of iron. Okay. Recall the Z. Unlocked with Z story. Will sacrifice iron. That's okay. Terror profundi. Great sad dead eyes like stagnant crater lakes, mouths which could drink rivers. Your entire ship would be a glint on a speck in a pockmark on the least limb of these things. Every time you enter battle, you will remember this. Gain 10 terror. Enter the cavity, sure. Bright as pain. As you thread the corridor's crimson facets, you almost expect your feet to come away sticky. Heart's quality gives you 12% chance of success. Yeah, we'll not risk it, I don't think. We'll just sacrifice 1 point. Now that Scar has touched your spirit. Go forth. Chilly air, the scent of pine. Rich, deep, fresh green of infinite depths and tints. If secrets had a color, it would be this. It baffles and delights the eye. A chilly wind brushes you. Something sought, the voice intones. Something lost. High risk challenge with a mirrors thing. Let's sacrifice 1 point. That's okay. Cross the diamond bridge. Almost impossible challenge. We can sacrifice pages. That's okay. An acid dazzle. You stumble through a mounting haze of dread. The light tears at you. Thoughts wither like charring paper. Across into the merely brilliant light of inner Frostfound. Terror quality is now 95. Haunted. Enter the iridescence. If this is Frostfound's pearl, what dark inclusion provoked it? And the light here is very different. The ice crystal walls are invisible behind a soft and luminous fog. Even the air is warmer. Your shadow paces you, stalking the boundaries of the fog. Know yourself, a voice intones. Ooh, I would need a searing enigma. Increasing wounds. I gave away a searing enigma to the university. That was a mistake, I guess. Anyway, vessel itself, giving a point away, whatever. Lost a lot. Into the dark room. Sacred ground. Touch of the south, dread surmise. Menace's yearning. Okay. Fumble in the darkness. Was it only curiosity that brought you this far? Perhaps you could salvage something regardless. This is only possible once. A matter of luck. It could go either way. 50-50. If we had a sunlight-filled mirror catch box, that would be a good thing. Judgment's eggs would be nice. Harvest a star shell with mirrors 100. You are defiant only if the gods of the sea defiant is. Okay, 50-50 it is. You are fortunate. Okay. Your hand closes on a memory. Long ago, a hungry monarch built the castle. The monarch sent messengers to the thunder dragon in the roof, but the dragon ate them all. The monarch sent more messengers, shapelings from exile, malleable and eager, but the dragon ate those too. Then the hungry monarch found the dragon's name, and the dragon had to listen. It didn't do either of them much good. Yeah, knowing the dragon's name thing, I think, kind of comes from Earthsea, Ursula Le Guin. Anyway, you have one syllable of the thunder dragon's name. It won't be pleased. Curse of the nameless god of high places and anger. Despoiled a sacred place. I do have a searing enigma now. And gained 1 iron. Not much I can do here. Yeah. We will take tea because our terror is 100. Lost 10 terror, that's nice. Shops? No shops. Okay. Maybe lights are a good idea. Maybe we can go to the place that's over yonder. What's it called? Yeah. Bright. Ah, but there's no way to dock here. That was before, I guess. Okay, there's the weird ice monster thing. I don't want to fight right now, so we go. entering a new area, I think. No. Guess we go to the right. Or to our left, actually. That's a ship we don't want to fight. Probably. Ooh. Gilly fur. We have 8 hull. That sucks. No! Tough challenge. Failed, lost 2 crew, what else? No, 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 no. Okay, slip it if the waves. Yeah, that was close. One officer, maybe? I liked the Irrepressible Cannoneer. Or one weapon. This cost me a lot, so I will do that. Choose a past. Let's do the thing we did each and every time. Fulfillment. Captain. Let's go with this guy now. It is more in Corsair Forest. Yeah. I guess we buy fuel. Okay. Think we good to go. Same game. Exit. That's okay for today. Weird ass game. I'm not sure whether I'll play more, but it's a good game.